So today what we're doing is we're taking on Westside Road in my, of course, rear-wheel drive Mazda RX-8. Now, this road was once named the most dangerous road in British Columbia. So that's why it's probably something I shouldn't be doing right now. But there's a reason that we're doing that. And today, what we're trying to do is at the other end of this road, there is an abandoned racetrack. Now today's drive is about 80 kilometers, so I think for our American viewers that would convert to right around 90,000 yards, so you know exactly how far I'm going. So I'm gonna finish my coffee here, warm up, and we're gonna hit the road and let's see what happens. All right, let's go. Racetrack that we're headed to, so it was built in year 2000, and right along the same time, I think it just slightly after, there was a new huge community little complex that was built, a housing community. And it wasn't just any community, there was somebody building a retirement community right at the same time. So as you can imagine, it didn't take long before there was kind of some issues, and eventually, I think in the early 2000s, the retirement community or somebody sued the racetrack for $6.3 million. Eventually the track had to limit their decibels to just 80 decibels, which is probably, quieter than my car right now. While the fans loved it, the old people hated it, and next thing you know, it just wasn't worth it for the owners to put on racing events anymore, which is obviously super sad. All right, guys, I told you we were gonna cook my lunch right here, right? So this is lasagna in here, which I'm very excited for. And we're gonna do this. I'm gonna find a nice, safe spot to put this, where it's nice and warm. Let me show you where that is. So tucked my lunch right up in there. And it's, don't worry, it's like double wrapped, so it shouldn't make a mess. All right, guys, well, if the gate's open, I'm just gonna see if there's anyone here that I can talk to about this place. You can see the grandstands kind of way over there behind me, and this whole thing, that's all the track in there. So all that equipment is just on track. So there's a nice flat paddock, or not paddock, but a big flat spot, I don't know what it is, in the middle, like the infield that's all concrete, and then the outside is asphalt. And I'm not completely sure, but I believe the development that shut this down is, I think, just over this hill, right at the top of that hill, I think. But there's kind of more and more stuff going in around here. Yeah, look, all this is just for machinery now, right? Too bad, man. It's really sad to see, this is gone, It's no longer a racetrack. All right, so there's one more thing I need to do before we can end this. We did make it to the racetrack. I'm excited. Nice that it was open, that we could at least get in a little bit. But that last thing, I'm gonna show you just in a second here. First, let's throw the drone up. I'll show you guys the track, and then I'll show you one more thing that I gotta do before I go.
With a piece in my hand and bloodshot eyes, I walk to the water for a last goodbye. He begged so much, it clouded my mind. One thing's clear, the man's gotta die. Man makes right, so he said when he held all the keys over.
I'm starving because I didn't eat lunch today. So I'm gonna put you guys there. Let's find out if this worked. Oh, like it's warm though. Warm. Guys, it is definitely warm. It's probably not the most appealing looking, but look, warm enough to melt the cheese. Okay, this is like if you put it in the microwave not quite for long enough.
'Cause I done